I guess the very first thing I should say is hello. Although, truth be told, I have been talking for a little while now, so sorry. Throat's going a bit funny, but if anything, I probably gave you guys the wrong date. I thought it was Thursday the 24th of November, but it was actually Thursday the 23rd. So, my deepest and most sincerest apologies about that. I'm going to be playing some Darkest Dungeon today. I do have a lineup, in case you're wondering. Let me pull this up. So the lineup for today, we're going to do Darkest Dungeon for about 2 hours. We're then going to do Icewind Enhanced Edition for an hour, and then I'm going to play some Torchlight. I will warn you, I've been having a few troubles with this computer recently, in that I've been playing games, and next thing I know, I get 2 black screens. So if at any time the stream stops, it's because my computer has crashed and I need to restart it, which means that we probably will not continue with the game. So I've got about 8 minutes before I officially start in inverted brackets, so I may as well just talk a little bit about what's going on in that and what's running through my head. Running through my head. So I've been trying to work out what I want to do with my channel. Actually, before that, let me just switch on my aircon. Sorry about that. So for those of you who don't know, I've been very worried in that my channel has been rather quiet for quite a while. I have actually taken a month off because I wanted time to study, and I also wanted time to think about what I want to do with my channel, due to the fact that I'm getting very low numbers. And when I say that, I mean very low numbers of people actually watching my streams. Get that coffee in my brain. And the reason, and I've got no idea why. Like, I don't know whether it's just the content, whether it's me, whether it's because of some other reason, like, you know, maybe people aren't interested in these games. I don't know. So I've been thinking, yeah, I've been mainly working and, you know, trying to study at the same time, and I've been trying to think about what I want to do with this channel. Honestly, I still haven't decided yet. But I think I'm going to keep doing what I enjoy doing, which is basically I'm going to be playing games that I really, really enjoy. I'm not going to be doing PUBG. No way am I doing PUBG. So forget that. If you're looking for PUBG, this is the wrong channel. I think I'm going to be very RPG focused, and I'm going to try and keep towards GOG games, because I actually agree a lot with what they do. And speaking of GOG, did you know that they currently have a sale? They've got a Black Friday sale at the moment, and you can get MDK for free as long as you sign up with them. They've got very, very different deals all around, so definitely go check them out. Some games are about 85, 95% off from what I'm actually seeing on their front page right now. And I'm really excited because one of the games that I've been keeping an eye on is finally in their in development series, which is Dead Cells. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get, when it comes out for full release, I'll get it then. And I'll definitely be playing it on stream. I'm very surprised Titan Quest... Now, get this. Titan Quest is a game that was out in about, 2006? It just got a new DLC. What? Bro, do you even? But anyway, I think I'm going to focus mainly on RPGs and maybe some strategy, I don't know. But I'm pretty much going to just have fun, play the games that I want to play, and not be playing games that I don't want to play, like PUBG or anything like that. I'm going to avoid first-person shooters because I absolutely suck at them. Like, you put me in a first-person shooter and I'm usually turning the difficulty down because I can't play for shit. Sheesh. But apart from that, I'm hoping that, you know, I would love more followers, and I would love more people to watch my content, because that would be, like, ideal. I mean, you know, this is something that I enjoy doing. I really did miss streaming, in case you're wondering. I absolutely missed it to pieces, and I'm really happy I'm streaming again. I'm just going to take another sip of the coffee. I've got 4 minutes before I'm technically supposed to start, so I'm going to take my time a little bit. So because I'm happy, I'm very happy to pump GOG as much as I want to. So I'm just looking at their page at the moment on my other monitor, because I've got 2 monitors up. Yes, I know that that my screen thing is up on the background, but so I mean, they've got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt at 60% off. They've got Battle Chasers at 10%, which is a little bit sad, but it's a pretty new game, so I understand. Legacy of Kain bundle for 75% off. Anno is on sale as well. We've got a lot of stuff on sale. Pillars of Eternity is on sale. SimCity's on sale. Torment, Tides of Numeria is on sale. I know if one guy is going to be excited about this. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V Generation is on sale. 80% off. $6. So, Tekken Ninja, if you're listening right now, Hyperdimension Neptunia is on sale. Let me actually pull that chat up. I'm just going to switch my headphones on as well so I can hear what the heck's going on. Where are we? Here we are. Just had to let people know. But yeah, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V Generation is on sale. What else is there? Deus Ex is on sale. The original Deus Ex Goatee Edition. Got why, that is. XCOM Terror from the Deep is on sale. The new Master of Orion is on sale. Interesting. Rise of the Triads on sale. Tropico 5 is on sale. Jade Empire is on sale. So there's quite a fair few. Even the Civ series is on sale. And they've got Civ 3 and 4 on there, which I'm very, very surprised about. So there's a lot of good games on there. Don't forget, MDK is for free. Definitely check them out. So what are we doing? So let's get started, because it's pretty much like I usually start streaming now. I'm going to turn the audio on and I'm going to flick back. So we are going to start a new campaign. I've got all the DLC, but we are not going to do Crimson Court because I want to finish the original one first before I start Crimson Court. So we're going to start a new one. You may have noted that there's... Hang on, let me just close this. You may have noted that there's these two, right? And this one's deleted. This one was actually the YouTube series that I was doing in Radiant mode, but unfortunately I got... it's just been sitting there, so I decided, you know what? Forget it. We're not going to bother with it. We're just going to start again. It was only 4 episodes into the series. We're going to start again. So let's do this. We're going to turn off the Crimson Court. And we're going to have Districts, Flagellant, and Shieldbreaker. The reason why I don't want this yet is because I want to complete the original game before I actually play with Crimson Court. That is very, very deliberate. We're going to do Radiant mode, because these two are, yeah, whatever. This one, ridiculous. Don't even bother. And also, this one is incredibly brutal. So no. So we're going to do Radiant mode. It is a little bit faster. It's still quite challenging, don't forget. So definitely, let's go. And we're going to call this new Twitch series. I am planning to play this every week. At least, like, how do I put it? This is going to be whenever we sit down and do the Castamina 3 Hours of Power. So today's going to be the first ep. I'm going to go for 2 hours today. But from next week, from the next Castamina 3 Hours of Power onwards, it's going to be for the first hour. So we're going to do this. So this is going to be called the new Twitch series Dungeon. Hamlet, I think is what it is. So let's get started. Let's go. See how we go.
will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
And with that, welcome to Darkest Dungeon. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. If you have not seen anything with regard to this game, you might be going, what the hell is it? Well, my friend, let me tell you what Darkest Dungeon is. Darkest Dungeon is a 2D side-scrolling game that involves character progression and a hell of a lot of stress. If you have not heard me be salty before, be prepared, because this is going to be extremely salty. In fact, my salt levels will probably go through the roof, because RNGBS is a very common thing in this game. And I do mean very common. So, I'm just pulling up. I hope I can get a list of all my of my followers. Where can I see that? Followers. By the way, thank you very much to everyone who has given me a follow. I very, very much appreciate it. And I will discuss more about what's going to happen over summer as well, because I'm going to change my schedule from the usual one stream a week. So, here we go. So say hello. Map navigation. You are currently in a room. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. I should mention, this mission and the very first mission you do, those two missions are always the same. The only thing that changes is a little bit of RNG with some of the curios. But apart from that, most of it is exactly the same. So just be aware of that. In this version, when you start the game, you initially start with two characters. So we have a Crusader. So he's, by default, they're named Renaud. So I could rename them. I am thinking of renaming them to my followers. So every character has two sides of it's like two sides of a coin. They have good and bad quirks. So the good quirk here is he's a warrior of light, so he gets extra damage if the torch level, which is up here. We'll talk more about the torch in a while. There's a lot of mechanics to go through. If the torch level is above 75, he'll deal extra damage, so he hits harder. But he's a God-fearer, so he will only pray for stress relief. I'll talk more about that later when we unlock some more things in the hamlet and when we get to the hamlet. He is also a kleptomaniac, which means he's prone to stealing items, which is really, really bad. I think he always starts with the kleptomaniac quirk, I'm not sure. This guy is your tank. He is up there, he wants to take the fight to enemies. He will usually hit the first areas. So we'll talk more about these abilities later, when we get into fights. And also why these are locked. There's more abilities down here, and I'll talk more about them as well. But they'll be much later down the track, because these are camping skills, and they are only used during camping. Let me just check and see how my thing's going. Okay, let me put that up. Nope, hang on, sorry, bear with me. I'm doing like 5 different things at once as I remember them. You can see here, he's got a bunch of resistances. So he's got a stun resist, a blight resist, disease resist, etc. So these are all the things that happen when something happens to him. It's his ability to not get affected by it. Now, you might be thinking, what the heck is a death blow resist? I'll talk more about it when we actually get a character in death blow range. But for now, it's just like his ability to shrug off death is the simple answer to it. This game works differently when it comes to death and whatever. The next person we've got is this guy, his Dismas. Dismas is a highwayman. This guy is like... He is a thief, but he is also more of a ranged attacker type character. So he starts off with hard noggin, so his stun resist has gone up. That's why it's at a 45. You can see here when you highlight a statistic, it actually tells you exactly what's going on. So you can see stun, it says 30% base with a plus 15% quirk. So he's got a 45% chance to resist an enemy using a stun attack. He's also got quick reflexes, so he's faster, but he is a known cheat, so he's not allowed to gamble. I don't mind his layout here. That's pretty good. And of course he's got camera kills. So, what's the deal? Yeah, I haven't touched on this yet, which is the base stats. So, when it comes to characters, they always have base stats. And your base stats will be affected depending on what your enemy does and whether you've got any buffs or debuffs. And I think those are pretty self-explanatory. Your weapons also determine your base stats. So for example, if I hover over this, you can see it's a flintlock and a rusty blade. So the damage base is 5 to 10. So any attack has a base of 5 minimum and a high of 10 damage. This is going to be changed depending on what attack I use. Be aware. The damage changes depending on your attack. You can also see that there's a crit base, which means how likely he is to actually crit something and deal double damage. And he's got a speed base, which is how fast he moves. And then you look at, and so that's your weapons. And you've also got armor. So he's got a worn overcoat. He's got a base dodge of 10, which means he's got, roughly speaking, a 10% chance of dodging enemy attacks when the accuracy is at 100. Or when the attack's accuracy is at 100. Things like that are really, really hard to explain because a lot of the enemy details are hidden. But he's got a base HP of 23. As you go through the game, you will unlock the ability to upgrade weapons and armor. That is important. And it's the same with your skills. That's why these down here at the moment have the number 1. As we play the game further, these will be then upgraded to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5. The maximum you can get is 5. Same with your weapons and armor. So, without further ado, you can see that's a stunning background. Let's get moving.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Just give me a sec. I'm just going to see if anyone's actually going to come watch. I don't know, but Black Friday is on and everyone's going berserk over that. So, we've got hallway movement. While in a hallway, press the D button to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. By the way, this game is controller. It will allow you to use a controller. This game is also available on PS4. It is available on, I think it's Xbox One it's available on. I know it's available on the PS Vita, and it's coming to the Nintendo Switch. Whether it's out yet or not, I don't think so. It is now available on GOG. Let me just pull up a price. Does it have a discount? Search Darkest Dungeon. Okay, it is not on sale by the looks of it. No, it is not. So it's, what would that be equivalent to? $19.99 US. The soundtrack, which is incredibly atmospheric, is available for about that would be about $9.99 I think. Crimson Court, the same price, it's about $9.99 US. And the Shield Breaker is about $3 US. So you can get them either on GOG or on Steam. This is the GOG version of it. I must make a note of that. I bought this game on GOG and I am really, really happy. So, you can see here we'll move around, with the D and the A button. If you ever move backward, you can see that there's 2 bars here. Right, you can see the red bar on top, and you can see like a whole bunch of little tiny squares down the bottom. The bunch of little tiny squares is a stress meter. When your stress, when a character's stress hits 100, something happens to them. There is what's known as the resolve is tested, and what happens is it's basically a randomly generated number that is hidden, and it either turns out to be good or bad. Be prepared for it to be as bad as possible. And when it hits 200, if your character has no health, they will insta-die. Now,
dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Are you kidding me with the surprised already? That's really stupid. So you can see here, kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based on your hero's turn. Click a skill icon, and then click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. Okay. First and foremost, you don't necessarily need to click. Can you see the little numbers down the bottom here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You can just use the numbers on the top of your keyboard. That works just as fine. I don't know what it is with the controller. Oh man. I overused my voice yesterday, so my voice is a little bit hurting at the moment. So, you can see here, yeah, I can use open vein here, but I cannot use pistol shot. I'm going to move a bit closer because I have to talk a bit softer. But I cannot use pistol shot, I cannot use grape shot blast, and I cannot use tracking shot. Why is that? Well, firstly, I can use open vein because you can see can you see the 4 dots on either side, left and right on the top above the words open vein 1? That means which position. The left 4 indicates which position your character must be in order to use the ability. The right indicates which position your enemies must be in order for you to use the ability. So in this case, open vein, it requires the character to be in the front, second from the front, second from the back, and second from the back. And it requires the enemy to be in the front 2 positions. So I'm talking front, back, front, back. That's how I'm referring to it. So we can't use tracking shot because he's not in the second position, the third position, or the fourth position. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We use that type of jargon a lot. I think you'll find. So grape shot. Now you can also see, right, that in this case, open vein has got 2 red dots, yet grape shot blast has 3 red dots, and all the red dots have a line across it. That means there's a difference. Open vein hits only 1 enemy. Grape shot blast can hit up to 3 in the first 3. That's what it means. So I'm going to go ahead and use open vein, and we're going to smash this friggin' cut through. You can see down the bottom on the right hand side of the user interface. By activating the ability, I can actually see what the odds are for him to do stuff. So in this case, he's got a 90% chance to hit the enemy. He's got a 5% chance to crit that. So you're talking about a 19 in 20 chance of hitting, and a, roughly speaking, 1 in 19 chance of that hit dealing double damage. He's going to deal between 4 and 8 damage on the hit. So let's go ahead and use it. Now the other part, before I continue, have a look down the bottom underneath the words open vein 1. It's a melee attack, so that means that he's physically hitting someone. It's got an accuracy base of 95, so it's got a 95% chance of hitting him. But the damage modifier on it is a minus 15. So you remember how down here it says 4 to 8? With this, it's reduced by about 15%. So that's why your range is... It still shows 4 to 8, but it's actually probably a little bit lower. Now, the next word underneath it says bleed. 100% base, 2 points per round for 3 rounds. It means that it's got a 100% chance, reduced by the 20% resistance that he's got for the bleed. So you can see the word, you can see the red colored teardrop with the word bleed next to it, 20%. That means he's got a 20% chance of avoiding bleeding, because this guy's got a 100% chance base. So it's an 80% chance to bleed him, but a 20% chance that it will not cause a bleed. The other part is it causes a debuff. 20%, minus 20% bleed resist, which means that his bleed resistance will drop. He's got a debuff resistance of 15%, by the way. And he's also got minus, and he'll also get a -1 speed penalty at a 100% base. So let's click and see what happens. He hit for 6, he is bleeding, and he got the debuff. And he just bled for an extra 2 damage. So uppercut slice, that Kind of sucks, but it's a dodge. Now you can see here under skills on the right hand side. So I'm looking at this panel over here. I know that when I moved the thing away, it actually went back to normal, but you can see under skills the words uppercut slice and then a pair of blue arrows pointing towards the right. So what happens is that when he uses uppercut slice, had he hit, there was a chance that Dismas was going to be pushed back because of the attack. It might be because of the force of the attack. So it's now Reynald's turn, and as you play more, you'll have more skills pop up, depending, and every skill may have a symbol on it. May, because not all skills have symbols. So as you go along, you will get more and more and more. You'll unlock more and more skills for every enemy, and eventually you'll get to the point where, you know what every single attack is going to do. Give me a sec. Sorry, my friends have gone absolutely bonkers on the fact that they're no longer at uni. So I'm going to use Smite 1 here. You can see that there's something down the bottom underneath accuracy base. It says plus 15% damage versus unholy. That means that if this... So you can see here, Brick and Cutthroat, HP 4/12. Then underneath it says human. If that said unholy, Reynald's Smite would deal an extra 15% damage. So the other part is, every single enemy, and this is, as far as I know, true, every single enemy has some sort of, subclass, I suppose you could call it. So in this case, the Brigand Cutthroat is a human. So I'm going to go ahead and select Smite. It's an 83% chance to hit because it's a little bit lower. He's got a 5% chance to hit, but it deals 6 to 12 damage. So if I hit him, he is dead.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Loot! Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Keep your eye down here. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. Press escape to close this window. This is your inventory. Your inventory has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 slots. As soon as you fill all these slots, that's it. You can't grab it anymore. It'll actually tell you to, you can't take any more. Discard some stuff, otherwise you can't take any more. So, we've got gold, we've got food. We'll talk more about that a bit later. So let's keep moving. Oh, hello. Oh, by the way, note this and note this. So, what sometimes happens is that you can scroll out, and especially with really, really, really big maps, and you might lose where your party is. So you click on that, and it brings it back to where your party is. There's also this, which is the default party order. So you usually set up with in a certain way. So I'm just going to move these guys back to how they were beforehand, because it's sometimes you just don't want your characters moved around that much, or you might want to move a character that's being targeted right down the back. So that just helps it out a little bit. Let me just grab a mint. So we found an interactive objects, which are curios, is what they're known as. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. It's a traveler's tent. Someone has camped here recently. Now, you can drag an item here to use it on this object. But why would you bother when, you've got money? There's no point, because you will just waste your money. You could try food, but you can't use it because, you could use it, I suppose, but there's no point. You'll find later on, there's other stuff happening. I'll talk a bit more about it later. So anyway, let's check inside the tent. Someone left valuables behind.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
So we got jade and we got another 500 gold.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Sorry, Uncle Wayne. So, you notice then that our light just changed and it just got a little bit darker. That's what happens with your light. So we've now moved into dim light, which is at 70. So the light is associated with the value. So at this point, we take extra stress damage, we take But our dodging increases, our scouting is still increased, and our monster surprised increases as well. So let's go in.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Did you notice that we actually had surprised on our enemies? Did you notice that? Because what that means is that they actually started off being surprised by our enemies. I'm just checking some stuff at the moment, sorry. They will move last this turn, is what it means. So every enemy has a speed rating, and the speed rating, roughly speaking, determines on who moves first, second, third, fourth, whatever. But when you surprise your enemies, they all move last, despite their speed rating. They will move after your party. Can be good, can be bad. Anyway, let's open vein this Joker. I really want to start working this guy over. This guy is annoying. You can also notice that he's slightly bigger than this little tiny Fusilier over here. This guy is a large creature. Or he's thought of as a large creature. So he takes up 2 spots. Excuse me a sec. Okay, hopefully that'll help. Sorry guys. But there's actually a good little trick you can do when you're running all on health, but I'll try it later. Now's not the time to try it. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'm going to try and stun this guy. So you can see here, stunning blow, right? It's got an accuracy of 90 and a damage mod of 75, minus 75. So he'll only take 25% damage, but there is a chance to stun it at 100% base. At the moment, he's got a 90%, 5% hero crit chance, hero damage 2-3. I should mention, if I crit, he will, as far as I'm aware, unless his stun is at like 200% or 255% or something stupid, he will get stunned. So that's stun at 50%. Keep an eye on that. 3 damage, 50-50, and we got it. And we dodged. Okay, what the heck happened? Well, when you are stunned, you do not move at all. You literally lose your turn. Now, what happened there? You can see that we've got dodge. And also for Reynald, he's also got a dodge value. This guy made an attack and he rolled poorly. Or the RNG came up poor. Don't forget that this game is RNG based. So because of that, he rolled really poorly, and as such, we dodged it. So if you like, we just did the whole Neo dodging bullets matrix stuff. If you really want to think of it in a very strange way. Anyway, I'm going to use the pistol shot in this case. Oh, they added plus 25% damage versus marked to this move. Beautiful. So we're going to shoot this guy. 5 damage. And this is how the game progresses. It's a back and forth. By the way, note that he got stunned last turn, so he actually got a gigantic... Ow. Okay, I'll talk a bit about that in a sec. So he actually got a stun resist increase of 40%. So it's even less likely to be stunned. It was a way to balance it out because stun was a very strong mechanic when you first played the game. Or when it first came out in early access. So that was how they balanced it out. This guy critted, which I'm a little bit peeved about. And he used a move called Point Blank Shot, which as you can see, caused a debuff and a move. So the force of the shot was so strong he pushed him back, but because it was a crit, he got stress out of it, which is intentional. So let's see if we can get some revenge back. Ha! Suck on that one, Buster. Oh, hang on. I can use tracking shot. That'll work. Ah! Sorry, my throat's just gone freezing. Stealth. Okay. So this bypasses stealth and de-stealths. Later on, I'll talk a bit about stealth. But now is not the time. So, let's just go ahead and use tracking shot on the Brigand Fusilier. I got my eye on ya. Blanket fire, 2 on 1. Got a debuff of -2 dodge for 2 rounds. We've got this Joker. Let's go ahead and smash his head in. That's pretty good. And now we open vein.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Corpses! When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. Ooh! That's pretty good. Double dodge! May as well move forward. Ow! Pistolero!
Destroyed.
Ooh, a crit! Take it
Success
off.
so
Ooh.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So, completing a quest. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Very important. We are going to continue adventuring for a moment. Now, normally this is actually trapped, but sometimes it's not. You don't need to come back here, by the way. So, let's open this. Nah, it's fine. Sometimes if RNG is in your favor, you actually get some good stuff out of it too. So that would really help you. So we've got 5,000. Every time you complete a mission, you get a quest reward of some description, which you will usually see before you start your missions, so that you can pick what you want to do. We also get collected treasure, so anything that we actually do not use, so like the medicinal, because normally we buy things like medicinal herbs, we buy food, anything that we don't use, we sell back, we get a bit of money out of it. And we also got all of our money and the jade. We also get some heirlooms, which took up a spot. And in this case, we got 4 crests, which is good. So, they actually gained a level, which is very impressive. And what that does is that they will be able to equip better equipment, and they will be able to have better abilities. Sometimes this happens where you see this sort of symbol, and that means that they've got a new quirk, whether positive or negative. So let's go ahead and open these. He's got Warren Scrounger, which is plus 10% scouting chance in the Warrens, which is an area of the game. And there's Natural Swing, which is a plus 5 accuracy bonus, which is really, really good! I wish I could lock him in, but we've only just gotten into town. Natural Swing is really useful.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Every time you go to a dungeon, a week passes. And you can see here, oh, here we are. Get help where you may on any screen in the game. Press and hold H to see contextual help for the controls in that mode. Try it while camping, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. Okay, you can see that there are 3 exclamation marks here. There's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. This one is the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Because your heroes can die, they will end up in the graveyard. And I've had it before where it was like, you could have the most powerful, one of the most powerful characters in the entire game, and RNG just decides to troll you. And that is really annoying. And I do mean troll you because it's like, oh yes, so you've got this level 6 character, 6 is the highest level you can go to, by the way. You've got this level 6 character who just so happens to be blighted. And he's on 0 HP! And it's coming up to his turn. Yes, let's delay your healer's turn for the entire lot, and then proceed to roll poorly and just kill your character. Stupid. Ancestors' Memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
in case you're wondering, these are all the enemies of the game. This is where your stories lie. So, you know. This will be really good to go through one day. But yeah, this is literally like... This will unlock as the game progresses. And finally, we have the stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
This is important. The stagecoach is your hero lifeblood. You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. So, I'll talk more about that in a bit.
Laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
Upgrade the stagecoach network. While you are here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, press the plus symbol on the left and then click the upgrade. Click this symbol here. That's what it's saying. The stagecoach is empty. Check back after your next quest. So, anytime you want to do any upgrades to any building, any of these things, anytime you want to upgrade anything here, except the graveyard. Yeah, I'll talk about embarking in a moment. Except the graveyard and the Ancestors' Memoirs. Anytime you need to do any of this, or any districts, which we'll talk about when they unlock, you have to use heirlooms, which are down here. So you can see here, you use to upgrade town buildings. So every single one of these will require a different set of heirlooms. The stagecoach requires deeds and requires crests. This is 101 at the moment, so bear with me. You can see up here that there's 4 out of 10. What does that mean? At the moment, this is what we call a roster. I can only have a maximum of 10 characters. I can increase that maximum through the stagecoach. You saw at the start as well that we had 2 people over here to choose from. At the moment, the stagecoach will only bring 2 heroes every week. So as such, the more we upgrade the stagecoach, we'll eventually get, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can have up to 7, I think, people to choose from every week. And we can have, I think it's a maximum of 33? Or is it 30? I think it's 33. 33 heroes. So we are going to take one of each.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Now the other thing which I should make mention is this little thing here. If ever you feel like you are very close towards being able to upgrade something and you want a little bit more, you can click on this interface here. And what happens is that you're trading heirlooms. So for example, I can convert these portraits into the deeds that I need. So if I go like this, you can now see for every 2 portraits I trade in, I get 3 deeds. So I'm going to upgrade my hero barracks a bit more. So I can have now up to 17 people on my roster. Let's have a look. We've got Framan, who is a plague doctor. Or a plague doctor if you're a Yank or Canadian. I call him a plague doctor. So he is irrepressible. Oh my gosh, that's really good. He's got a plus 5% virtue chance. So normally with the virtue, like when your resolve is tested, you can either have a virtue or you could have it can either proc positively or negatively. So virtues are your positives, and you basically want to try and proc your virtues as much as possible because they just make your party work so much better. And normally it's a scale from 1 to 100. And it's normally a 50-50 split. This has just changed it so that it's now 55-45. Healer's Gift, plus 20% healing skills while camping. That's pretty good, but we are not camping anytime soon. We've also got Enlightened, so he will only meditate for stress relief. That's not too bad, but I'll probably get rid of it. I prefer having, like, other things. Partheni is a Vestal. Vestal... Okay, so let me just talk a little bit more about the Plague Doctor first, sorry. The Plague Doctor, as you can see here, he's got Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, Incision, and Disorienting Blast here. The Plague Doctor mainly focuses on dealing a lot of blight damage. Blight damage is like poison damage, if you will. So bleeding is like, you're bleeding through your arm, so you're leaking blood, so that's why you deal damage. In this case, blighting is more like you're ingesting some sort of toxic poison that's killing you from the inside. This guy is really powerful. You can already see here his Plague Grenade one. If you put him in the 3rd or the 4th position on your side, he'll hit the back 2 enemies and he will deal 4 damage. Like, normally it's like 1 to 2 damage, but the blight damage, you can see that 4 points per round for 3 rounds, 12 blight damage. That is huge. Like, it's probably so underestimated because, it's like, I'm only dealing 1 to 2 damage, what the hell? And then all of a sudden the poison kicks in and it's like, oh my gosh! And it's really good because, like, there are some people who are really, really susceptible to these, as you're about to see. And these moves are like the best moves of all. And, even really good streamers like Sinvicta actually love using the Plague Doctor, especially in some of the harder areas of the game. I'm a bit disappointed he doesn't have Battlefield Medicine because that's really, really helpful. He does have Incision, so it's okay, but not wonderful. Battlefield Medicine would just put him over the top. That's really, really good. We also have Parthenai, who is a Seeker Vestal. A Vestal is a Sister of Battle. No, not Bolter bitches. So a Sister of Battle, in this case, she's like the cleric. And she even looks like a cleric. So she's got Hard Noggin, which is a 15% stun resist. We've already seen it on Dismas. And she's got Beast Slayer, which means against beast-type creatures, she gets extra accuracy and crit chance. She is thin-blooded, though, so she is more susceptible to blight. And she's a Ruminator, which means her stress healing is not as good. So we'll talk a little bit more about stress healing if I can get myself a Jester. And Jesters are awesome. And we'll talk more about them later. So, she starts off with Judgment, which is basically like a siphon, if you will. So she'll hit an enemy for damage, and she heals herself. As you can see, she'll heal 3 damage herself. She's got Dazzling Light, which means that she can drop a stun on an enemy and bolster the torch without needing to use torches. We've got Divine Grace, which is a heal, and we've got Divine Comfort. I love the fact she's got Divine Comfort because that's a party heal. And as you will see, party heals are really, really good.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Okay, quests and parties. This is where you select the quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on quest to see the details. Drag heroes into slots and at the bottom of the screen to form your party and the default party order. Remember that little square thing with the arrows that I was pointing out earlier? That's your default party order. In this case, we're going to take Framan and put him in the 3rd, and we're going to grab Parthenai and put her in the 4th. The usual suspects. Sometimes you'll get stuff like this where in a specific combination of characters. So in this case, because we've got these 4 in this sort of order, they're called the usual suspects. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. So we are scouting this area out. We are going to the ruins for the very first time. Should we complete this mission, which we should very comfortably, we will get 3,000 gold, we will get 4 crests, and we will get a debuff charm. So these are going to be our rewards. You can see here at the moment our trinket inventory is empty. That's okay. So let's go to provisions. Before you start every quest, you need to go and get some provisions.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
You'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring some food and torches. For your first quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Ignore that. I'm going to be bringing 12 food. If you're wondering how that happened, I just held the shift button and clicked on food. So it gave me 12 food automatically. I'm going to take 8 torches. I'm going to take... Yeah, let's grab some holy water. I'm not going to take as much though. This is a short mission. So we're going to take 3 of these. Let's see. I'll take 2 shovels. I'll take 3 keys. I like taking keys because there may be some stuff there which we will need later. And I'll take some medicinal herbs as well. Now, remember this combination, because this is the combination that I will I will pretty much default to. Sorry about that. I will probably default to this every single time I go to the ruins. Of course, in various combinations. So let's now embark. Your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. Let's go! So, let's do this. We'll always start out with this sort of an image. Now, we need to explore 90% of rooms. 1, 2, 3. Get back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? This room doesn't count. So we need to explore 7 rooms. Let's start by moving up. That means, because we have to explore 90%, we skip 1 room. Okay! Our first curio. Let's go ahead and pick it up.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Crack the torch. Now, depending on your group's makeup will depend on what you want to do about your torches. I'll talk a little bit about stress in a sec, but if you have, there will be some characters coming up that will be able to deal with stress. And those ones are the ones which we will not need to. We have... What would that be? 4 times the... I can't believe that. There will be people later on that will be able to deal with stress. And we will have items that will also be able to deal with stress. So, at the end of it, are you serious? Oh my gosh. RNG is being a troll right now. One sec. So, yeah, there will be abilities and stuff that will actually take care of a lot of this for us. Why did they start with 2 blocks of stress? It's because they're level 0, is the answer. And because they are level 0, they start off with, no matter what dungeon they start in, they will start with it. So we are going to use this Bulwark of Faith.
The light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
That was an unbelievably unfair fight. Okay, we've got an unlocked strongbox. Yeah, because these 2 are level 0, they start off with 20 extra stress. If a character is lower than the level of the... How do I put this? I think I'll talk a bit about this in a sec. When we finish this mission, I'll talk about it, I think. Because I need to point some stuff. Oh, hang on, can I do that here? Sort of. So, resolve level is what I'm talking about. So, you can see that Dismas has a level 1 resolve, and Reynald has a level 1 resolve. When you go into a green run like we are, which is an apprentice run, any level 0 characters will take stress. Will take extra stress going into the dungeon because they are not prepared for the horrors of the dungeon. Later on, we'll be doing harder and harder and harder runs the more we play the game, to the point where we are doing red colored champion level runs. And because we're doing champion level runs, any character that is below level 5 resolve will be copping a massive penalty to their stress. You can deal with stress in game, or you can deal with it in your hamlet. In the meantime, we have now got an unlocked strongbox. So let's open this.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay. You can see here that if I use the hand, it says clear the obstacle by hand. It will take considerable effort. You usually want to take shovels. If you're wondering why, it's because shovels get rid of this event for you. If you do not use a shovel, it will lower your torch by 1 rank, and all your characters gain stress. As for why I was a bit cheesed off is because he had a 10% blight resist and he actually hit it. Which is rubbish. Get plagued. No! Okay, the cultist acolyte must die. If you want to know why, they can deal stress damage, and that's really bad. 5, 7, okay. If you can't die, get stunned. Yes! We got a stunned. Excellent. Too bad his speed is 7. Smite!
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Nope. Oh boy. This is trouble. 1, and the stress starts. Get out. Oh, you're killing me. Timber!
Impunity.
Oh, you're dead. Let's... Doom. For 3. Yep. And you're dead. I am not actually going to attack her. Instead, I'm going to shoot this. Disorienting blast? Because why not? And another... Oh my gosh. This is why. You can actually use this to your advantage to delay a little bit and get a heal off. Eh.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You can also hit the T button to use a torch. I'm surprised. Usually there's a scout in this room. Oh. Let's go north. The pack contains loot.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'm still very worried about his kleptomaniac, by the way. Oh, a chest! Good. I should note, every time you get any sort of curio, there are exceptions, but for normal runs, every time you see one of these curios, it usually means there is a boss fight. Well, sorry, there is a fight. You're killing me! 3. Wow, resisted the bleed too. Okay, plague grenade. Thank you for blighting it. Whee! And stunned. Oh man, that's nasty.
Be gone, fiend.
I like the fact that I was able to kill him before he had his turn, which means that we take a little bit less damage. You want to try doing that as much as possible. You're dead. Okay. You know what? Eat that. Heal. 5.
The slow
Nice.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
'Twas nice knowing you.
Her death by inches.
I'm happy we got a ruby out of that. Okay. Let's use a key, shall we? Not as good as I'd hoped for. Okay, there's a trap. It's a trap. Okay. Scouted traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select the hero and then click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. You can also hit the W button. Some heroes are better than others at disarming. Let's have a look. 60%, 90%, 60%, 50%. Why? Let's open him up. 40% base, plus 10% for resolve level. Trap disarm is at 90. So this is So his disarm is usually because of his resolve level as well. So he'll have a base of 80, and every level above 0, he will get an extra amount of trap disarm. So we're going to go all the way around here, and then we might look at coming back as well. Damn it! That's what I was afraid of.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So that was a little bit of money and food, which is really annoying. That stupid jerk. Okay! So, we have a hunger event. Let me just stretch a bit. The expectations of adventuring have produced a growing hunger among the party. Let's eat food. This is why you want to keep food on hand, is because these events suck. Ooh. Man, I can feel that calf muscle of mine. The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right-click on a torch from the inventory to boost light back up. We will for now, but eventually there'll come a time when we will just be going dark and going nuts with it. I hate bone defenders. These guys suck so badly. Now, say hello to the bone courtier. 4 damage only? Ooh, crit for 6, great. Stress heal's great too. Get out. He's a massive stress healer. That's right, dealer. Not healer, dealer. That's why I wanted to kill him quick. Gotta be careful with this guy though. This guy's a pain in the butt. Axe blade for 4. I shall smite thee! Whee! More blight. Wow, 8 damage. He's dead next turn. So there's no point in blighting him anymore. We want to focus our attention on this guy. Oh, the miss is gonna kill me. Open vein. That's not going to bleed him. Note that this guy's has got a value called Prot. That's how much damage is reduced because he's wearing armor in that. But we can still stun him. Just saying. So this guy's dead, which is fantastic. 5. 0, but blighted.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Take me back to old Blighty.
The light, the promise of safety. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Before we run off, at this stage of the game, curios are very, very important. What do we need? We need money. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money. We also want curios. Because curios are very, very good. This time we're going to go down here. There's a trap. That hurts. 6 damage.
By foul invention.
And gets stressed as well. And here we should have a curio. Yep. This fountain's really decent. Bang. Why are you only dealing 4 damage? That's really stupid. No, we'll use Plague Grenade out the back. Hey! This thing I'm about to do. Oh man! That's one of the good things about it, is the fact that you can get multiple people stress healed at once. Man, my friends are loving chatting at the moment.
Another one falls.
So, yeah, like I said, sorry if I'm heavily distracted because, like, my friends have all finished their degrees and stuff, so, yeah, they're having an absolute blast at the moment. Going bonkers about, you know, what we did yesterday and all that sort of stuff.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We went out for lunch and then, yeah, they went off and had a blast drinking with each other and all that.
Hope blossoms.
Okay. Can we take it all? No. I can't open that yet. Okay. I don't think I need the shovels anymore, so we'll just take that. And holy water. The stress heal was important. It was absolutely key. Damn it, he triggered again! Angry. Okay, there's nothing else. Let's go. If there are no... There was actually no curios between the door and where we were. Even though we were about one point apart. So, this is... You can click next to jump forward a bit. So, we got about, what, 7,000 gold? 7.5 grand of money? We've got another 4 crests. We've got plus 24, so 28 crests extra. We got 2 busts and 2 deeds. And we got this debuff charm. Really good start. So we've got Night Blindness on Reynold, who... Now if the torch goes too low, he will lose damage, which is bad. Fast healer. You want to keep on top of these red ones, by the way. You will never drink, which is good. Skill Gambler, that's an interesting one. So, pretty good start.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hour 1 complete. 1 hour to go of this. Abbey and Tavern are now unlocked. These places are places where your heroes can go to get rid of stress. Oh, we got an antiquarian already!
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
The antiquarian is so good. Slugger is fantastic considering she's got Never Stab. Stress faster, so she will not eat when her stress is over 50. But she's a dud hitter, so she loses crit when her HP goes down too far. Now, has it started yet? No. Okay. Have you got Liquid from Life is terrible. Dacnomania? No. Healing? Could be. Cove Scrounger and Adventurous. Sheesh, that's a good start, but Fear of Mankind. Ooh. Okay, we'll take it.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Heroes relieve stress.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Stress relief. Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities in the Tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. That last point is super important. Because you can get them out, but it will you will not get a refund.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
And yes, there is a brothel in this game. Okay. Are you serious? I can't put you anywhere? Because of this stupid character?
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Okay. Now. Wait, hang on. There we go.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Yet never underestimate it. Okay, level 1. We also unlocked the code. Whoa! A Resurrection's Collar, flagellant only. Uncommon. Let me push you back one so I can... no. Keep up. And I'll bring Fitzalan instead. And I'm gonna replace you with Howard. Stupid kleptomaniac. Plus 32% healing skills, minus 15% bleed chance skills. Bleed skill chance. Could be useful. But it's a normal... Youth Chalice. Plus 10% max HP, minus 10% damage. Punishments Hood, Flagellant only. Plus 20% bleed chance for skill chance, minus 20% healing skills. Swift Cloak, I've seen that one before. I think I'll do this one. It's a medium run, so it's going to take us a little bit longer. Now, I'm going to give you a Dodge Stone, and I'm going to give you the Debuff Charm. Let's go to our provisions. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. Firewood is given automatically to you on appropriate quests. Camping gives heroes a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you are wounded or stressed and wish to camp, right-click on the firewood in your inventory. We'll talk more about that later. But we're taking basically double everything that we had in the previous run. That works. Yep, that's everything. Let's go. Let's go. So, you can retreat from combat and even abandon quests. You can scrolling terribly with abandon. I hope I'm going to be okay.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Okay, I've already shown you how to do that. I'm pretty sure. Right click. We got 2 new characters. Let's see how we go. So, just to let you guys in on this, the Hellion is basically a Berserker type character, but you still control them. It's just that they are like, you know, barbaric rage sort of character. They are atheistic in nature, so that's why there is a reject the gods here. They deal awesome damage, by the way, and Iron Swan is ridiculously strong. The Antiquarian, I've talked about it. The Antiquarian is a really, like, it's surprisingly powerful, but you need to select them. And I'll show you why later. What the heck is this? Curious Incantation. Oh, you lower your stress intake. Okay, let's go. So, we need to explore 90% of this jumble. How are we going to do this? Probably zigzag up here and then come straight down. That might work. Oh, an Iron Maiden. It's going to get you no matter how far. So, note that I'm only going to use the Antiquarian now to get all these curios. Watch this. Minor Antique. 500 gold each. Minor collectible with money in bunches. A lot of money.
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
As you're about to see. Okay, let's have a look and scout. So there's a battle here. I can't believe it. There is a secret door over here. Wow! That's money. That is absolutely money. Okay, we're going to go all the way up and then across here. I want to try and avoid fighting as much as possible is why. Because we need to save our characters. We're going to come up here. Before we come in here, we're going to crack a pair of torches. And now, let's see if we can proc a scout. Nope. Bugger. Oh well. Remember, there's going to be a room battle here. As per design. Ooh, hello. Where'd you come from? Okay. Shoot. Oh, nice. Man, the collar's stinging the throat. Probably should have taken the honey last night. Oh well. Now I could use Breakthrough, or if it bleeds or bleed out, but we're gonna go with Wicked Hack. And smash this guy up. Damn it, 2 off lethal. So you can't count it.
Their formation broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, you're killing me with the dodge. Oh boy. Yes, this is awful, before you start asking. Tempting Goblet is absolutely terrible. Guess I could Grape Shot Blast, but... kill him.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Smash for 7. 3 off lethal this time. Sheesh. 6. Get out.
Destroy them all.
Ow. It was important to kill these two first, despite the fact that we just got hit by this guy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The thing is, it's actually a lot harder to heal stress. Ah, good, we got it. Scout. So there is a curio over here. So let's come down here first. Get rid of the trap. Those bookshelves are super annoying. They rarely do anything good. Okay, let's go do this fight. There is a bone defender, which is annoying. There's also these two jokers, which is... oh! Why you know? There's the milk. 4. I'm gonna have to use you to start healing up Dismas, because Dismas is very low on health. I just realized. Hey, a crit! Oh, good. Good. What else are you guys saying about her? Sheesh. I mean, tracking shot? 1 battle. Meh, we'll take it. Oh, flash powder is really good for deep stealthing as well. Sheesh, I didn't realize that. 4. Nice dodge. Took your time with it too. 7. I hit this guy because I think last time around he moved first already, so... Man, he's dodging everything now. An extra 5. Axe blade. Huh. Tempting goblet, sure. Okay, one thing which I am concerned about is our little Vestal is starting to get very, very close towards 100 stress. And that scares me. Got him! Let's Divine Comfort. 2s. Smash this guy for 8. Dead weight. Oh boy, that's bad. 4 with a move and a stun. Because why not? Okay, open vein. 7. I'm probably going to charge him if I get the opportunity. Get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal, 2 out of 6. My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed! Strange fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly at glimpsed scaly appendages, swinging crude weapons, glistening and barbed. It didn't last long with our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely. Our physic told me to keep it clean and covered. Okay. Open with the key. This is just story.
The first test. Now it must be carried home.
Let's go this way. We'll just have a look at these. Oh my gosh, that's a very, very useful thing. Medicinal herbs. More money. And the pack's already been looted. That's annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna come down here. as far as there, and then we'll turn around and go back up. So we don't need to go past this shovel event here. Although, we could actually just go down and do the shovel event. You know, tick the busts. Use the shovel. Yeah. I'm just thinking, do I want to go up here? Because it's empty in here, but there is a curio up here. Is it worth going to the curio? Definitely we'll do the secret door, but the secret door will come after we finish everything else. We'll probably even camp in there, if anything. No. Let's not use it yet. You might be going, why? Because, look, we've got no backpack space. That's why. $77 radiant. We'll do it. Yeah! Surprise, mother... Oh!
Cleansed from our lands.
Where was that? Seriously, where was that? We could actually use breakthrough. 454. Debuff here, but that's okay. Six. X-Blade for a dodge. Yeah, you can see that our Vestal is already on 95, which concerns me immensely. Heal. Ones. 3. We actually have no way of stress healing is the problem. 5? Not right now, anyway. Ow. Smash for 4. Get out.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And another one. Sheesh. Okay. I mean, use it. Absolutely. Oh, scouting. Hello. Okay, so we know that's empty. That's okay. That's a useless curio. We're going to come up here. We're going to battle these guys and get rid of them. There'll be another... Oh! Okay! That is interesting. I recognize this knight statue. Oh man, and there's a madman? Oh boy. Oh, you're killing me. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Okay, you're over.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
She's definitely over. So I've been trying to think about how on earth, when on earth to actually crack the firewood and camp. Ideally, I would like to finish the entire lot, but I think once I get down to 0 somewhere around here, then we'll crack it. Okay. You are over. The resolve is being tested. She is masochistic, which is terrible.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. Which is really, really good. It goes without saying. If you can pull it off. One off lethal, count it! Bang! Oh, what? Yeah, they become so irrational that it becomes hard. Watch this. You've got to be kidding me.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
A masochistic healer. Now comes the danger part.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Your hero's stress bar fills the second time completely, the body will give out. Yet, them aid or retreat back to town before this happens, death awaits us all.
Slowly.
Serves him right.
This is how a life is taken.
I am the light smarter, strike me down. She moves forward 1. Heal the party.
Momentary abatement.
Get out.
Decisive pummeling.
That is like gravy. Oh, what? And the other part is when she starts talking and yammering, she makes everyone else worse. Heal. 1s. Breakthrough. 2. Come on, you can do better than that. Thank you.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I wonder if holy water does anything. No. Oh well. 10 dodge, 10, 15 protect. Okay. That works. So we've already cleared 9 rooms. There's still some curios that we need to crack. We've got 2 here, and we've got this one to deal with as well. All the others are all books and stuff, so we've got no interest in it. And that one. Yeah, that's not worth cracking at all. Disarmed is good. No fighting. Oh good, there's no other fights for the rest of this. Let's grab you. Grab that unburnt torch. Take those. Oh, hang on. Move right the way forward. I mean, we may as well. Okay, continue adventuring, thanks. Because I want to have a look at these 2 curios before we run off. Eat food. As long as there's no respawns, because one of the things about this game...
Darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
This is dangerous. Okay. Let's pop this.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Let's get rid of the last shovel. Grab that. I think I've got my caps lock on. Unburned torch. Oh!
Awarded to the brave and the fool.
What are we going to get rid of? We can get rid of the medicinal herbs, I'm pretty sure. Grab that rare antique. That is worth $12.50. That is awesome. So I need a pair. Yep, I've got enough holy water. And I need to keep the key. A key. But wait until we get to that secret door. You'll be surprised at what we can do with it. No, I can use a pair of keys. Because I forgot I haven't opened this one yet, which is good. Let's move up. Use it. Oh man, that's really good. But yeah, we are going to camp very soon. Key. 4. Let's get rid of the food. I don't think we really need it. There is a respawn of a trap, but that's fine. And the decorative urn. Grab that. And the up arrow. Okay. Firewood.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
The benefits of camping. Camping consists of two parts. Meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, you choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Make sure you have enough food. The more food you use, the more health they regen, but also the better chance that they'll lose some stress. Skill phase allows you to spend rest points on different hero skills used for recuperation. We're going to go for 6 food. 10, 6, 10, 9. Excellent. So, in comes the next part. Encourage. 14. We're going to use Bandit Sense to prevent the nighttime ambush, which is really, really useful. Encourage. And Chant. Let's not Chant then. We've got 4. What else can we do? I wish I had more. Why didn't you accept it? Cannot be used again. That's annoying. Let's do Trinket Scrounge then. Whoa! That is great! Rest.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And again, you. Oh man, that's some really good stuff. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? Nothing really. I'll get rid of these 4 crests instead. We be done!
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
This is why you bring an antiquarian. It's because you get 24,000 gold. They are so awesome. They give you so much money, which is really good. Okay, heroes gain Resolve XP for each successful quest. Resolve XP in turn determines the hero's Resolve level. Resolve level represents the hero's veteranship and directly acts as a stress resistance against the horrors encountered in the dungeons. A low Resolve hero that tries a higher level quest will quickly crumble under the unimaginable stresses. Crack these open. You are masochistic, so you need to go somewhere. To heal, you've got Second Wind, which is decent. Beast Slayer and Fragile is horrible. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a very quick break because I really need the toilet, and I'll be right back.
She has paid dearly for her freedom. That deserves better than this place.
And when I come back, I'll talk a little bit about her. Alright? So I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. I needed to go to the toilet. Toilet. Let me see. Let me see. Do. Okay. A desert wind, a sandstorm of rumors and half-truths swirl around the newcomer. Meet the Shieldbreaker. She's a DLC character. You can buy her separately for $3 US dollars. She is really, like, I think she is actually pretty strong, surprisingly enough. She starts off with Real Scrounger and Mankind Hater. She's Automatic Phobia and also Faithless. Okay, so that's not too terrible, to be honest. She's got Pierce, which moves her forward 1, and it's armor piercing, so it hits through protected characters, I'd imagine. She's got Puncture, which is bypasses guard. Okay, so armor piercing means that it doesn't matter the prot, it will hurt them pretty much. Puncture is a forward 1 movement. Wow, she loves shuffling around. Bypasses the guard, breaks the guard, can't be guarded, and pulls enemies as well. Whew. She's got Impale, which is she moves back 1, and she's got Expose, which bypasses stealth. Crits receive chance 8% de-stealth. Okay, pretty good. I'll take her.
Shifting, swaying. mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
And that is actually a new line because it's from the DLC. So, Freeman has used meditation to achieve resistance to the forces of the material world. New quirk, balanced. Sometimes when you put people into these sorts of events, different things happen. So, for example, right then, because he was doing meditation, he...
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
So because of that, he actually got a pretty good... Like, he got a quirk out of it, but sometimes they get negative quirks, and sometimes they go on quests, which means you can't pick them for the week. So, you know, there's a lot to consider. You... wait. Before I throw you into the bar, I think... Yeah, you're 850 there, so I'll put you in here. Should depart my body for a short time. So, who else do we have? A pair of abominations and a houndmaster. I'll take the houndmaster.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
And our blacksmith's open as well.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
I'll take a training regimen. I mean, at the moment, it's like not such a huge deal, I suppose, but at the same time, I'm sort of thinking, what do I really need right now? And I think I'm going to need to start upgrading some stuff. And that was a really bad move, I just realized what I just did. No matter, I can't reverse it. If I do, I lose more than I gain. So, let's do one more. We've got half an hour to do this, because I'm then going to move on to Icewind Dale for an hour. So what have we got? We've got a short mission for a Virtuous Chalice. We have an Eldritch Killing Incense. We've got Chirurgeonist Charm, which is really, really useful, by the way, because of the increased healing skill. And we've also got the Wield unlocked. I don't want to go to the Wield yet. I'm probably going to stick to the runes for now. So do we want the Vestal or do we want the Eldritch Killing Incense? I think we'll take the Vestal stuff. But we're going to have to be very careful on this mission because we have no healer. So we are going to have to be very, very careful. Who are we going to take? I'm going to leave Dismas behind. And I want to leave Reynald behind as well because Reynald's too finicky at the moment. I'm going to take Korsum. I'll take Framan. Oh, hang on, before I forget. Back. Framan! Let's unlock Battlefield Medicine. Ooh, someone's just talk. Ah. That was my mobile going off, sorry. Heroes can only have 4 active combat skills at a time. Toggle the skills on and off to change your loadout, and watch how it changes that hero's positional strength in the display above. Okay, I want Battlefield Medicine because I'm going to take Framan, and he's going to be my primary healer. Not ideal, but I don't have much of a choice. Fitzalan, I think, can also come. Although he is extremely stressed. No, I think... No. Let's put Fitzalan into some form of stress heal. You can go in there. Who else do we want? Let's do Howard and Kenoville. Okay. So this is a very crazy team. It's a bad team. To be perfectly honest, I think this is a really, really bad team. But I don't think I've got much else of a choice. And this guy's just got balance too, so he can heal. Let's go. Provision. Grab all of this. Let's grab 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Grab one full stack of that. No, we've got 27,000 gold still, which is really good. Just gonna crack this bottle of ooh, heck. Hang on. Let me get that off and wipe my hand. Sorry, when I opened the bottle, the drink went everywhere, so that's just, it's sort of like, ugh, you know, you sort of want to drink it as well, but it's like you can't really drink it, sort of thing. So, what else can you do, I guess? Yes, I already know, by the way, that we can actually start the game. I'm just trying to wipe my hands up a bit.
Be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
I'm just going to take a moment. Here it is. I knew I had my pack of wet ones somewhere. Although that one's empty. Sure, I have to use the other pack. Sorry guys, I'll be right with you, so I just need to wipe my hands up a bit. One of the downsides of flavoured milk, I'm afraid, is that when you don't open the bottle properly and it goes everywhere, it becomes rather sticky, so you've got to wipe yourself down really well. Okay, so let's just finish up wiping. Okay, let's do this. So we got to complete 100% of room battles. How does this... Oh, okay, we're going to have to go straight down to start with. And because we do not have an antiquarian, we do not care who opens all of this. For a journal snippet, let's soak pages torn from a journal. The wound is starting to fester. The flesh around it is grey, flaking and rigid, almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre and is more laboured. My compatriots are laughing and telling me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. I think he's becoming rather fishy. In more ways than one. Oh boy!
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I'm a freaking idiot. I should have seen that one, but I was too busy with other stuff, so I looked away from the screen. Gee, I feel like an absolute twit. Okay! Okay. So we go. One of the unfortunate things, though, is that tomorrow I've got to go back to work, so... Come for! Wow! That's a nice pull! Okay. Hounds Harry, Hounds Rush. There's a guard dog and a blackjack as well. Okay. So blackjack's actually really, really good in that aspect, but the hound stuff is not. I probably could give him the dog treat. And the dog treat is like super strong. Quarrel. Ooh, 6. Graveyard Slash. 6. Resisted the move that time. Oh, I forgot to switch his abilities. Oh, I'm an idiot. 0-1. He resisted it, which is annoying, but... You're free reign.
Slowly,
You're dead.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Use Expose on this guy. 4.
A death by inches.
Graveyard Slash for 6. Dead weight. Ow. Went back. That's annoying. And the stun. Oh man. Very annoying.
As the fiend falls,
You can die.
a faint hope blossoms.
Yep. Noxious Blast. Him. Oh, come on. At least it's not a one-time use. Wow.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay. I need to change your skills around. So let's go Incision, Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, and Battlefield Medicine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
If only treasure could
Ah.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, that's not a fight. That's good. So we're going to come down here, deal with that fight, see if that's complete, because if that completes the mission, that's great. It means that I don't need to worry about too much more. I'm going to get rid of the general snippets, so there's no point. If this clears up the mission, it means I don't have to go here. Crack the torch right as we come in, and they are surprised. That's wonderful. Oh, that can hit 3. Okay. Use this. 2 bleeds. That was exactly what I was hoping for. Crush it. 8 damage. Oh, the dodges. The dodges are gonna drive me nuts. Get out.
Destroy them all.
1. Wow, push back far. You can goblet for 4. Your stress increases. You're gonna have to go into a stress thing next. Oh, hang on, no. The other thing should be open, shouldn't it? Maybe. Okay, that's annoying. Tempting goblet, sure. Blast! Stressful incantation, sure. Stop right there. 1-1. How on earth? This RNG is stupid. I think you're dead. You be dead. Impale! Fool. I think you're dead too. Yeah, you're dead. 1 damage per 1 round.
It is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now, you should be using your other ability if I'm not mistaken. Gun.
Back to the
Get out.
A trifling victory, but a victory
Good.
nonetheless.
Hidden treasures. Oh, this is good. Who's got the most stress? 65, 58. You do. Use the holy water. 33 stress heal. That's why it's so good. Now, we're going to come over here to this curio, and that's it. Let's see what that curio is. I think this is a, bookshelf or some... sorry, yeah, bookshelf or something. Oh, it's a stack of books. Okay. Doesn't matter. Same principle. And then let's go this way. Because why not? Crate is empty. Okay. 70, 80, 60, 70. Take the 80. You always take the 80. Medicinal herbs. Lots of money. Let's get rid of all the torch then.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Sack is empty. We gone. We be gone.
Bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
9,000, not bad. Slow draw is awful. Resilient, anemic, Dacnomania. Oh no. Eldritch Hater. Dacnomania is awful. Obsessed with killing.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Severe negative quirks. Moving sluggishly. That's awful. Survivalist, Sanitarium, and Nomad Wagon are all unlocked. The Sanitarium is what I'm interested in. Sanitarium is most often used to remove negative quirks and treat diseases, but you can also use it to reinforce a positive quirk, which will lock it into place and prevent new positive quirks from displacing it. You can unlock a maximum of 3 positive quirks per hero. That is rather annoying. But we will start.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
We need busts. Okay. Well, first things first. There's another shield breaker here. Clumsy, Fear of Unholy, Meditator, and Cove Explorer. Starts with Captivate though. Captivate's good. And there's Adder's Kiss, which is okay. Can't believe how strong Impale is. Sheesh. So, what are we going to do? I think we bring in another shield breaker and an antiquarian. What do you know? Tipler and a Cove Explorer and a Skilled Gambler. Okay. Something that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
So Path and I only had half of it gone. We've got no one to heal again. Valance. So I'd like a frontliner if I can. No, Canaville will do. Oh, hang on, you can heal. Your stress is empty. Wow. Okay, we have our first boss in Necromancer's Apprentice. Do I want to go and fight him now, or do I want to do a very short run to finish up today's Darkest Dungeon session? I don't know yet. I'm probably going to do the latter. One short run to finish up today's Darkest Dungeon session. But before we do much else, we need to get people sorted. So Renaud, go in here. Let's get rid of Kleptomaniac. Do we want to reinforce anything? Not yet. So let's get rid of Kleptomaniac. Don't forget, we want to try and keep on top of it as much as possible. It being, oh, this guy's got Bloodthirsty? Crud. Okay, before we continue else, let's grab these two. For you, I'll unlock the rest. Mainly because I don't know what else. I haven't really tried the others yet, so grab that. Excuse me, I feel a sneeze coming on. Sorry about that. That was a sneeze coming on. Ugh. Okay. Sorry about that background noise. I should close on the other stuff, shouldn't I? Oh well. But yeah, is that everything? You're done, you're done. You're fine. Let's have a look at Dismas. Okay. Let's take Duelist Advance for Dismas. I mean, we've still got 27,000 gold, so, you know. Valance, let's grab Fortifying Vapors and Never Stab. Those are really good. I'll unlock the rest of these. I think these are all of these are really, really good. Let's embark and do the short run. Okay, it's an Archer's Ring only, but meh, whatever. Sort, what have we got? You can grab the Debuff Charm. You can grab... No, not you. You can grab the Dodge Charm. And I'll give you this. Okay. Provisions. Another lot. 2 of those. Okay. Embark! Let's do this! Last run for today. 10 minutes. And then we are going into Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition for a little while.
Fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Why the hell did you just get a -5 dodge? That makes no sense. I'm gonna come over here and have a look first. That helps. Okay. That is a really awful start. Thanks, game. Incision. Slash him up. Smash for 4.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Blackjack. There's the stun. Now this one is going to keep moving forward. So, puncture. Ooh, brought him forward. Good. So he's going to try to break away as fast as he can. But he's stunned. Here we go.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Man, they are vicious. I want more money. More money. No fight. That's fine. So we've cleared out that area. The rest of it is pretty damn linear. So we'll see how many fights we have to go through. Because it's 100% room battles. I'm keeping an eye on the time. I don't like going overtime very often, but we'll see. If we have to go overtime, we have to go overtime. Nice dodge!
In Radiance, may we
Very
find
nice.
victory.
So decorative urn. If anyone's got the cricket score, let me know. By the way, last I saw England were 1 for 50 something at lunch, which I was a little bit cheesed off about. Actually, you know something? Let me just go and have a look anyway. I'll let them fight. That works.
Ground quakes.
Let me open up Fox Sports. Yep. We can't play for crackers. Fantastic. 1 for 126, England. And the Poms all of a sudden are saying we've got this series won.
Their
You watch.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I hope Bancroft comes out and smashes out a huge score.
Gently. This
Would
is
love
how
nothing
life
more.
is taken.
Why did I choose him and not him? That's weird. Brain working too fast, I say. Double stun? And they're the first two to move.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Go in. Oh, look, a fight. 2. But 18 stress. Oh boy, that's dangerous stuff. 1-1. Let's go for a puncture on this guy. Puncture is so powerful. I'm surprised at how powerful puncture is. Dodge. I mean, I really want to get rid of him. Four. Graveyard Slash. I think you can use Impale up the front, can't you? To move back 1 and hit everyone at once. Ow! 1-1. They're both dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Blackjack over here. Crit for 3. Struth. Smash this guy up. Impale! Wow!
Seize this momentum. Push
That
on
tore
to
him
the
apart.
end.
Joy. Don't worry, this guy will take care of him.
Impressive.
The stuns are stupid. 5. 6. Dead weight, which sucks. And the stun, because why not? Right? Nope. Six. Impale.
Devastating blow.
A crit up here too, which is awesome. You're dead. You're left. 6. Oof. 4. 1. Dead.
Killer strike. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Did it in the wrong order, by the way. You usually want to.
Paid for in blood.
You usually want to open it before you crack the torch. Well, that's a fight. Nice stun. Very, very nicely done. Double dodge. 3. Resist the move, but a debuff. Can't be guarded. Whatever that means. 6. And just kick back and wait for the world to kill you. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit low today. I am actually I'm still reeling from yesterday. Yesterday was a very, very long day. And I overused my throat as well, so I am quite weary, I'm afraid. Wow, that was nice. And a huge burn too. Well, you're dead. Next! Blackjack this guy for 1. And there's the stun. Dodge. Suck on that apple. Dead.
That cuts on its own.
Smack for 1. Whoops. Smack for 4. 0. But the blight. 5. You dead.
A death by inches.
1. This is such a terrible group, but it's working, which is hilarious. You're dead. Protect me. Protect me.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Use the key. Get rid of that and that. And I've still got that one to go. Let me have a look at this. Do we need any more shovels? Is the question I've got. It says 1 more room, but we do not need any more shovels. So we can get rid of the shovel and keep moving. Okay, there's a spitter, so we're going to have to be careful about that. Smack for 2. There's a stun, which is impressive. Plague grenade up the front for 1. Resisted the blight, that's annoying. Grave nibble. Oh, joy, he's got the black plague. And the stun. Dead.
Executed with impunity.
Six. Got a speed of 5 and yet you meant after everyone. That makes no sense. 4. 3. 3.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Take what we can. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave the 4 busts behind, I'm afraid. Let's go in here and take out that curio, then we'll continue a bit further. That's basically pointless, there's no point in grabbing that. Because we're not gonna have another fight after this one, so let's pierce.
A decisive pummeling.
That is an awesome start. Whack her coconut. I know it's 2 o'clock, by the way. We're just gonna finish this fight, find out that last curio, and then we're gonna switch over. So if you enjoy Icewind Dale and Icewind Dale, definitely stay tuned. We are going to be switching to that as soon as I finish this fight and finish up this dungeon. We are very close to finishing it. You're dead. So this cultist acolyte is dead. Move forward. Time for an impale! Oh, nice! Got rid of this guy. Dodged. 2. 5. He'll be 1 off lethal after the DOT. Don't count it. Dead. Probably should have left him alone and started working on this guy though. Heal. Crit for 2. Ow. 4. Cured of the bleed. That's what we want to see. The curing of the bleed. There's a stun. We don't really care much now. So, I think between now and when I next play this, I will be switching all the people around and doing all the off-camera stuff. So, let's find out what this last one is.
And driven into the mud.
Do that one. Beautiful. Eat the food. That'll be the last hunger event as well, so I can get rid of the food if needed. Nope. No point. Let's just go.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Love interest. Oh boy, he can only go to the brothel. Compulsive, so he needs to check. Lurker and Wield Scrounger. Okay. We need to get rid of compulsive.
In blood
It's
and
time.
delusion. He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Yes. Say hello, everyone, to the flagellant. Okay. Renaud underwent effective quirk treatment and got rid of kleptomaniac, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Both of these are fine. Don't care. I want to get rid of stuff at the moment. Impulsive stuff is what I want to get rid of for now. We can get rid of Dapnomania, I suppose, but first, let's get rid of the Black Plague. Get rid of Compulsive. What else do we have? Oh, we've got another 2 Flagellants, sure. Necromania, Manslayer, whatever. Fluid Release. You know what? I'll take you.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And you've got Flawed Release. Okay, so you're coming on board as well.
There is power in the blood for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to call it here as I switch off the audio. And we are going now to switch games. It is time for Icewind Dale. Thank you very much for watching Castamina 3 Hours of Power. Sorry, not the 3 Hours of Power. Thank you very much for watching so far. We're just switching over the games to... Where are you? Search games. Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. Okay. Play. Oops, that is not the one. My bad. Load. I don't think it really matters. Okay, I have no idea where we're up to, but hello to my current viewer. Sorry about that. I just had to take a very quick break. Yeah, get everything all set up and everything else. Okay. Like I said, I got no idea where the heck we are up to. We killed Icewind, the Auralite Princess, and returned to Crestlake. Unfortunately, all Crestlake could tell us was neither he nor anyone in the Veil of Shadows was responsible for the evil thing plaguing Kuldahar. It seems we need to go back to Anduril and inform him of this. Of course, what we should do next. Okay. How are our packs looking? It's okay. Pretty empty. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied about that. Although I do have a fair few keys. So, I'm terribly sorry. I needed to go to the toilet and other stuff as well, so I thought I'd do it all at once while I've got the break on.
Done.
So, let's get going. Whew. I mean, we're getting there, to be fair. We are totally getting there. Now, this is Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. Before I forget, I better check and see if it's on sale. Let's have a look. Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. Here we are. It's not on sale. It's, I think that is, what, $17.99 US, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, we're back here. I just need to flick back towards my dashboard so I can read my chat. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Okay, let's quick save here.
I'm on it.
Oh, you have returned. What news? Does the evil we seek lie within the Veil of Shadows?
I believe that the undead in the Veil of Shadows were not connected to the disturbances in the past.
Then the true source must lie elsewhere. I sense this evil has taken great care to conceal itself from prying eyes. I fear that by the time we discover it, it may be too late.
So what are we to do? By the way, 10,000 XP is not bad.
There may be a way to find that which does not wish to be found through magical means. However, to accomplish this, I will need your help.
We're ready to help any way we can.
Then here is what must be done. I need you to find an ancient druidic artifact known as the Heartstone Gem. It is a powerful scrying stone that can be used to divine the location of this evil. Long ago, the Heartstone rested here, within this shrine. The druids of Kuldahar used its power to gain insight on the balance and to look into the affairs of men throughout the realms. Then, one day, an initiate of the shrine stole the Heartstone and fled Kuldahar. The young druid had grown impatient with the humble teachings of his mentor, the archdruid, and hungered for power of his own. He disappeared into the mountains, along with the artifact, and was never heard from again. A few short years after the theft, there were rumors of a strange cult establishing a temple in these mountains. It is conceivable that the rogue druid may have been connected in some way with the emergence of this new cult. If so, then it is possible that the Heartstone Gem may still be found within this temple. The temple is rumored to lie in a canyon far to the east of Kuldahar. I have updated your map to help you find your way. Journey to the temple and discover if the Heartstone is indeed there. If so, return it to Kuldahar, and I shall use its power to find the answers we seek.
Very well, we shall do as you ask. Okay. Time to go find the Heartstone Gem.
Done.
So, what next? We've been doing pretty well, to be fair. We've got about 8,000 gold, and no one leveled up, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. 23 from 36, 23 from 32, 23 from 27. You're very close to leveling up, actually, Ogoloth. Zilladi's still a fair way away. Ingrid's a fair way. Kirkaren is a fair way, although she keeps dying, which is annoying. Okay, Temple of the Forgotten God. Let's go. Quick save and rest. It took an hour and 16...
Understood.
A day and 16 hours to get here. Oh boy! Move out of way. Well, hold on a second. I have a few questions for you. Red Toe has no time to speak with puny peoples, must run away. Red Toe? Who is Red Toe? Me, Red Toe. Great big warrior. If you're such a great warrior, why are you fleeing this place in such a hurry? Red Toe running from holy place. He runs so he no die like others. Holy place? You mean the temple over yonder? Yes, Red Toe was guard for friend priests in holy place, but then bad priests come, began killing friend priests and other big guards with hurtful magic. But Red Toe's smart. He falls on ground and makes bad priests think he dead. When they gone, Red Toe gets up and runs from holy place. Tell me about these bad priests. Why did they attack the temple? No, Red Toe done talking. Now he runs away. Runs away before bad priests come back and kill him too. Okay. Apparently he's petrified of these bad priests. Let's have a look at it. One viewer, hello! Defilers! Again you profane this temple with your murderous presence. There must be some mistake. We've never set foot in this temple before now. There is no mistake. The bodies of my slain brothers are not even cold, and yet more intruders arrive. No doubt to finish us off. Well, you'll find that this time we shall not fall so easily. Guards! Guards! The intruders have returned! Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kill you. Or not. Well, one dead. Well, Find a Drain is a pretty effective spell. Dead. 400. Hey! 420. Oh man, I don't know whether I should keep playing that up for jokes or cracks or whatever. What have I got here? This figure is of a rope. This statue is of a rope figure sitting cross-legged as if poised in meditation. Its features are the same as the statues outside. Okay. Okay.
Dash and slash.
Go nuts. Just stand there
A
and
little
cop
fire
it.
and lightning should light things up.
Okay. I mean, I could actually get the shields and the halberds, but there's no point. Okay. A hold person spell. How curious. How curious indeed. Can you use this? Oh, you can learn it. Oh, failed to copy. Darn it! Would have loved for her to copy it. No matter. Oh, hello. Hello. Let's go ahead and kill you. So just so you all know, all the games that I play today are all GOG.com versions of it. No Steam versions today. So we started off with Darkest Dungeon, which was the GOG version. We are now currently playing Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, which is also the GOG version. We're going to finish with Torchlight, which will be the GOG version. Just as a reminder. Ooh, Ring of Missile Deflection. Missile resistance plus 10%. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's equip it. Quick save. Continue our way up. If you are wondering about this, how this game started and all, I do have, I believe, the gameplay of it. It should be on my channel, on YouTube. ! Videos. Go have a watch of it. That's where I do everything. Okay, that is a bit nasty. In fact, that could paralyze a few of us. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Ooh, chipped him too. That's not bad. Wait. Oh, we've been cursed.
Ready. Agreed.
Quick save. Rest. That worked. Don't know how, but it worked. I don't really want the book. We'll take those. Skull trap could be interesting. Nah. 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 No, I'm getting books at the moment, so. Let me just double check here. Okay, they're all empty. Right. In the meantime, let's give these across. You can try learning both. Yay, we copied 1! And 2! Beautiful. Let me have a check of your book. Yeah, there's a skull trap here. Protection from petrification, which is always very useful. 2:20 in the afternoon. Oh, Haran found another
My aim shall be
verbiage.
true.
Okay. Temple library. Oh, hello, another
Into
acolyte.
the fray.
Aww. In a sense, I'm a bit disappointed because I was hoping that it would be a bit more like Baldur's Gate, where if you hit them, they stop the spell's miscast. But you still managed to fire off the spell, which is rather annoying.
Forward!
But it's not terrible at the same time because it's like, you know, it's useful because that means that we also have the chance to be able to hit enemies with our spells, with our own spells, which is good. Grab that. Hello to the lurker. Again. There's no one in the chat, so it's like, what do I talk about?
Into the
Do
fray.
I talk about my exam that I did yesterday? Do I talk about anything else, or...?
To the butcher's.
Okay, there we go.
Hell's come with
That's how we get. That's how we stop spells. Just kill the spellcaster before he casts it. Keep going. Okay, we've sprung a trap. That's pretty bad. Whoa! Unconscious.
My aim shall be true.
Your desire. You have my undivided attention.
If only there was a way to dispel magic.
I am prepared. I hope.
What's this? Cold shot. Oh, yes! Oh man, Ragunder's dying. Got him!
Yes. Acknowledged.
I'll handle
Go
it.
down.
Attack!
Verbeeks. 3 Verbeeks. Like, I'm not worried about 3 Verbeeks, to be fair. Like, we can take care of Verbeeks easily. You know what I really wish they'd do is to... I hope that they continue on with Icewind Dale 2. Oh! And if you have not heard the big news, apparently Beamdog are also making a new enhanced edition. This one, Neverwinter Nights. The original Neverwinter Nights. And the little thing in me went, whoopee!
Here I come. Beast in the hell you come with me.
Dead. I'm really excited because I do have the original. Like I got the GOG versions of Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, but Neverwinter Nights 1 I've had a lot of problems trying to play it after the first time, so I'm really excited to see how they do the enhanced edition. And if oh boy. Why on earth are you not doing your job?
Wish.
Is it because it's too low? Where are you? Find traps at 90? And yet you don't even spot them. Ooh! It's a wakizashi, okay. I'm a bit surprised. You know, I would have loved her to use the bow when she's at range length, but yeah, that was really stupid. Why can't you spot traps? Plate mail +1, okay. Who's got plate mail at the moment? You've got plate mail armor with a 3-0 versus slashing. What is this? It's a 2 - 1 versus slashing. Okay, you equip it. Because you're my tank. Okay, sure.
Orders? Understood.
Ready. Righto.
Oh, hello, we found a trap. Disarm it. Okay, everyone, go through this fight. Spellcast critical failure, that's good. Okay.
I'm listening. I'll get right on it.
Hold person, sure.
I'll handle it.
What's up? Righto.
No leather armor. Reinforced leather +1. Crushing resistance +35%. Ooh. What do you have here? Armor class 7, 6 versus piercing. That's actually quite an upgrade. Keep detecting traps. Why do I have to keep telling you?
Here. Done.
Into the fire and lightning should lighten things up.
Yes, as you wish.
Ooh. Okay, it's a bastard sword, but
Orders
I cannot
done.
identify it, so... Back here we go. Ooh. And I forgot to check this as well, so... It's another 2 coins. Oh, hello, hello, Eula. Good game. Yeah. I hope you don't mind me calling you Eula. Oh boy. This is interesting.
I'm listening.
A little
Go.
fire and lightning should liven things up.
Oh boy. This is only going to go for an hour. I'm going to move on to, Torchlight
Ready. Sure.
next. Move away. Move well.
Bravely wounded.
To the bushes
I need
work,
to
then.
sit- Yes. Labor
Move
calls
back.
me.
Here.
Got him. More. Oh,
Done.
heck. Get out of there.
I will do
A
as you
little
ask.
fire and lightning should liven things up.
GG. We need to get out of here for a while. Pick up all of his gear and travel. Wow, this place is actually kind of brutal.
Losing a lot of blood. I'm listening. Understood.
Get out of there.
Ready. I'm on it.
The first one, this is the enhanced edition, so not quite the first one. But yes, well, actually, technically it is the first one, because, yeah,
Here,
this is
I'm on
enhanced
it.
edition, so it's the first one. My bad. It's the first plus the expansion Heart of Winter, Icewind Dale. Neverwinter Nights, yeah, the enhanced edition is going to be the first one. Oh. I hope that they put in the second one, though. And just make it a complete Neverwinter Nights.
Got it.
That would be awesome. All of Beamdog's games so far. Oh, Torchlight. Yeah, sorry, Torchlight, the first one. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the first one. I've got 1 and 2, so. But we'll do the first one. Actually, that's something which I'm yet to finish up as well, so. Oh, yeah, they're doing Enhanced Neverwinter Nights. Actually, give me a moment. I'm just going to pause the game and just Alt-Tab out. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's... Wait, is it already out? It's been announced for PC. What do you guys have to say? Yeah, it's coming from Beamdog. And it's coming soon. And it's going to be 20 US bucks. So here's a link for you. Note that this is Neverwinter Nights, not the Neverwinter MMO. Significant difference, because Neverwinter Nights 1 had an expansion, Neverwinter Nights 2. The Diamond Edition had about 4 different things on it, so, you know. But the Neverwinter MMO is still going pretty strong, from what I understand. I hope GOG pick it up. I mean, they've already picked up basically everything else, so. So let's get out of here. Yes, I know. It's a giant pain in the butt, and I do understand. I would love to. The problem which I've got the GOG version of Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition, but I can play it once, and then it's like, nah, can't do anymore. The companion AI is sad. Yeah, it kind of is. You know, it sort of sucks, but oh well. Yay! Resurrection time! Come forth, mine companion. Kill serious ones. Let's try and speed this up a little bit. I don't have all day. Oh, yeah. I hope they update the AI when they do it as well. Just like, you know, you don't want stupid AI. But it is pretty difficult at the same time, you know, to code it all in, because, you know, that sort of stuff is really difficult to code in the first place. You know, if anything, I'm hoping that they do something similar, I guess, to what they did with what was it called? Baldur's Gate, I think it was. Because they did do Baldur's Gate really, really well. I thought, having played it a fair bit. Where are we? identify? No.
I'm listening. I'm on it.
Out the door we go. Yeah, take what you can get, I guess. And just hope that it doesn't
I'm on it.
suck. Mind you, this is Beamdog who are doing it. So, you know, if you... This is... Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition is done by Beamdog, along with Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition, and the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 Enhanced Editions. So they do have a bit of a reputation. But at the same time, it's sort of like there was some parts I missed out on it when it was live. Seems really fun when with a group of people. Yeah, I mean, I've never really done this as a multiplayer before, so I can imagine that. Yeah, when you've got a group of people there, it would be incredibly fun. What's this bastard sword? The Snow Maiden's Reaver +2. The only material parts of this icy weapon are the hilt, grip, and pommel, wrought from shining silver and steel. It was created in 1099 DR by the Chosen of Oriel. Ihanora the Merciful. Ihanora roamed the north, leading ruthless attacks against all those who attempted to find souls from the cold or fight its effects. She travelled with a motley crew of yetis, polar worms, frost giants, and a white dragon. Lucky. Freezing everything in her wake. Ihanora was defeated in 1108 by DR by the notorious Red Mask Brigade, headed by the ruthless killer known as Bitter Harley. Bitter Harley. Combat abilities. 2% chance target is turned into solid ice. Wow. That's pretty brutal. Let's have a look. That looks awesome. Hope it ends up good every time I try to start it. I can't get past the poor AI. Yeah, I mean, with Beamdog nowadays, the way that you do the AI is through the custom, and then you can do the script, and through the script you can do all sorts of different stuff. This is not as good as it's not as good as Baldur's Gate, because Baldur's Gate, when you do the script, you can do, like, you can tell the AI I want to do this and this and this and this and this. Like, you know, you can do something else. You end up doing everything important yourself and just getting auto attackers. Yeah, I mean, in Baldur's Gate, you could actually tell the AI, yeah, you can cast spells, you use range attacks where you can, you know, blah 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 blah. So, you know, I hope that they do something similar and actually make the AI a little bit more intelligent rather than actually making dumb AI. Because dumb AI sucks. Total Control and BG and Icewind though. Yeah, sort of. I mean, Icewind you already saw the scripting, so... You know, I mean, these are your scripts here, so... Still, Beamdog have done these sorts of things before, so they know what they... I imagine they know what they're doing, and apparently Beamdog are actually some ex-BioWare people as well, so... If I remember correctly, BioWare were the mob that actually did the original Icewind Dale, Baldur's Gate, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully it'll turn out well. Yeah, I've got good hopes for it. And as far as I know, Neverwinter Nights is like one of the most popular games ever. Or just adding a server browser would be great. Yeah, along with better AI. But yeah, I can only imagine that games like Neverwinter Nights would be fantastic with a server browser. But we'll see what Beamdog does. I just hope that it's good.
Understood.
That's the biggest hope I've got, is the fact that I hope it's good. I'll expect the least. Eh. How's your day been anyway, end user license agreement? Keep looking around, and in the meantime, yay for traps!
I'm listening.
This is why I can't understand this game at times. I've got a 95 traps and I can't even spot
right
that one. Oh dear. Okay, go shoot him. I probably should charge him.
What is your will?
Here. I'm losing a lot of blood.
Drink a potion.
I await your instructions. I am
You know
ready as
what?
always.
Use this on you. Entangled sucks. Was about to play Baldur's Gate, figured I'd look for some streams instead. Hey, feel free to play Baldur's Gate. I've actually played that game. It's pretty fun. I'll take it. So,
Here I come. The heavens
freeze, my friend.
Orders?
It's the one thing I can never understand. I love the fact that even though entanglement is available on the field, it's like, you know what? Screw this. Oh, there's a Steam page up already. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because it'll be a pre-order at the moment. It'll be in pre-order stage.
Got it.
But I think a lot of people will have very high expectations for it, just based on the fact that it is a yeah, I'll be interested either way. Yeah, I'll probably end up playing it as well on stream, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Like, still, take what we can get. Just gotta be really careful. I'm always fascinated by you guys. You know, you guys do a lot. A perfectly intact human skeleton lies in repose upon this ornate funeral bier. Or bier. Whatever you want to call it, I guess. Oh dear. Okay, next area. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is interesting. We penetrated the inner sanctum of the Temple of the Forgotten God only to find that someone had gotten there before us. The pedestal that presumably had once held the artifact was empty. Bodies lay strewn about the chamber, indicating that the acolytes and their Verbeeg guards had put up a fight in the defense of the gem. Among the bodies was the corpse of a man garbled in vestments of a priest of Talona. It is difficult to say what part he might have played in the battle or the resulting theft. Perhaps we should return to Arundel and see what sense he can make of all this. And we got a potion of some description. So this solid gold pedestal looks as though it were crafted to display an artifact of profound religious significance. The thick layer of dust upon the pedestal appears to be disturbed near where the artifact would normally have been held. Okay. No artifact? Let's get out. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying your day. That's all I can say, I guess. It's been a pretty decent day today, and I got a lot accomplished, so I'm pretty happy about that.
All right.
And it's time to get out. Get right out. Slowly make our way. This Saturday is going to be the 25th. I think I should be okay for streaming, I'm not sure yet. Temple Library. Curious.
I'll handle it.
Speaks it. Okay, back to Cold How we go.
All right.
Oh, Arundo. Actually, I wonder whether this is the time that things get a bit messy. What level am I? That's a good question. So I've got a level 5 Cavalier, a level 5 Dwarven Defender, level 5 Priest of Lathander, level 5 Archer, level 6 Thief, and a level 5 Conjurer. So, 5, 6. Getting close. Here we go.
Got it.
Oh, you have returned. What news? Have you found the Heartstone gem?
We discovered that the Heartstone was indeed at the temple. Unfortunately, someone seemed to have gotten there first and taken the gem.
Oh, this is terrible news. Did you find any clues as to who these mysterious thieves may be, or where they might have taken the gem?
I found the body of a Talonite priest among the corpses of the slain cultists and their Verbeeg guards. He was carrying this vial of strange liquid.
The liquid appears to be a form of undiluted snake venom. No doubt this priest of Talona was carrying it for use as a poison. You did well in bringing this to me. This may be just the clue we needed.
With an extra 19,500 XP, divided by 6. What do you mean?
You see, once extracted, venom such as this tends to lose its potency rather quickly, usually over the course of a few days. So it follows that this Talonite must have obtained the poison from somewhere within these mountains. There is only one place where poisonous reptiles could thrive in these cold, windswept mountains.
And that place is?
Dragon's Eye. It is a vast network of caverns that lead deep into the bowels of a dormant volcano. The entrance is barely a day's journey from here. I suggest you continue the search for the missing Heartstone gem there. I shall mark the location for you on your map.
Very well, to Dragon's Eye then. Oh
Take
boy.
care. The caverns of Dragon's Eye are fraught with many perils. Tread lightly, and be wary of the creatures that dwell within its depths.
Thank you. Farewell. And Argoloth leveled up. So my Priest of Lathander is now level 6. Yay! Additional pre-spells. Level 3 spells 1. Lore increased by 1. Proficiency slots and skills are 0. Okay. So his turn undead level is now 6, which is pretty good. I just wish there were not NPC companions in this game too, but the combat is good at least. I sort of do and sort of don't. I mean, companions are fun, but at the same time, it's sort of like I do enjoy the fact that I've got characters that I actually make on my own that I can bunch together as a group, because I'm then able to do, I'm then able to actually do my own stats. And that's the thing that I don't really like about NPC companions too much, is the fact that the stats are just, can be rather awkward. But, some people enjoy that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also love Minsk. And I love Minsk a lot. So, I sort of get it. Oh, Favor of Ilmater. By invoking the spell, the caster switches his own life force off without the recipient exchanging all physical injuries. The spell will only function if the caster has more HP than the target before the switch is attempted. The switch is permanent until the caster uses normal methods to heal the damage. The exchange can be done from a distance, so long as the spell range is not exceeded. Only the HP is exchanged. The caster cannot take on other conditions such as disease, poison, intoxication, some infections. That's why evil luck. Minsk kept dying on me. I have fun with Minsk. Minsk is hilarious. But then again, I actually normally play as I'm sort of in the front, smashing people's skulls in. I actually prefer that sort of game style. So, I can usually help Minsk tank. Did you know though that you can actually give Minsk a bow and he'll actually be extremely good with it? I think he actually starts off with 2 proficiency points in longbow, if I'm not mistaken. And spells cast. The entire party is given 1876 strength score. Its higher is lowered. It lasts for 7 rounds. Yeah, longbow. Look, if you're that worried about it, throw a bow on him and let him go absolutely nuts shooting people in the head. It's hilarious. Oh, hey, he got Hold Undead too, which is pretty good. That's the one thing which I like about these guys is, yeah, they get new abilities because of the different packages you get. Hold Undead. This spell holds 1d4 enemy undead creatures rigidly immobile. Specifically, it affects the target enemy and up to 3 hostile creatures within 20 feet of it. A successful save as a spell, and make Khalid use a bow because it was such a wuss. Oh man, that's hilarious. Mind you, I think in Baldur's Gate, the best team I had was myself up the front. I had Minsk next to me, and I think I had a Jantis. I think I started off as a fighter character. I think the current one that I'm playing off camera is, I'm using the Halfling Thief. I can't remember her name. Alora or something. I've got Dinner Hair and also Imoen. And that is like that's a pretty decent team. Paralyzed creatures are helpless and cannot dodge or defend themselves from attack. Being held does not prevent the worsening of the subject's condition due to wounds. Okay. It's getting a little bit loud. Oh, hang on.
I'm listening. I'll handle it.
I rarely use any of the others. Although I think I swapped the Juntis for Branwen.
After a day's journey through the mountains surrounding Kaldahar, the small band of would-be heroes finally stood before the towering crag of rock that marked the entrance to Dragon's Eye. Somewhere within the depths of the volcanic cavern lay the missing Heartstone gem, and perhaps with it, the answer to who or what was behind the disturbances in Kaldahar.
Okay. Welcome to Chapter 2. Oh my gosh. They're ice trolls. Oh no, I don't think I've got anything that can burn them. So that's a problem. I might need to reload, I think. Mainly because I don't think I've got any fire spells. Where are we? Do you have any fire spells? You do, but you've got none learned. Okay. We're going to need to learn Burning Hands. So let's get rid of these.
Ready. Got it.
Go to the Temple of the Forgotten God first. Rest. Just to get our spells back. And then we go to Dragon's Eye.
After a day's journey through the mountains...
Yeah, we already heard that before. Yes, welcome. Here's 3 trolls.
My aim shall be true.
I'm very happy I actually decided... Oh, they just die! Oh, wow.
Here.
Because usually with trolls you have to kill them with fire. This banner is incredibly worn and tattered from the weather, though it appears to have once displayed a golden symbol, only faded remnants from it.
Here I come, and the hells come with me.
175.
Feel my sting.
Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. It means that I don't need to worry too much about fire, but they're just for show. Yeah. I was surprised. I thought I had to go back and learn Burning Hands, but not. Apparently not. Oh, hello! As if the trolls weren't bad enough, all of a sudden we got lizardmen.
To the butcher's work then.
Okay. Tough lizardmen. Sure.
I am prepared. I hope.
Let's send some arrows up her way so she can actually start shooting again. There's 12. I don't think I've got any more though. I might need to go back and buy more arrows.
Yes, I'm on.
Move back!
Orders?
Onward to glorious battle! Yes, I'll take care
Move
of it.
forward.
I'm listening. Ready. I'll handle it.
Okay, there we go. So we just massacred an entire nest. A little bit of money. Strength of 1. Flaming oil. Oh. It's something we're going to have to be careful of. Your frontline is destroying is dismodded. No! No, 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 no. Have you seen the stats of my frontline? I mean, I've got an 1888 with a dex of 18 and a constitution of 18. 18 double O, which is like the best of them all. Constitution 19, dex 17. 19, 18, 19. Seriously, like, these guys are gonna hit and they're gonna hurt. You know, it's like... We've got Morningstar one. I'm pretty sure I've got this on normal difficulty, by the way. I'm pretty sure I got this on core rules. Yeah! Plus flawless two-handed battle axe, halberd of sparks, you know. And we just got this awesome sword. It's like, there's no way they're gonna get murdered anytime soon. Ooh, protection from arrows. Yeah, I've been very lucky with my stats at the moment, so... this is... Antidote! Okay. Cool. Who's got the gem? You've got the gem bag. Okay, give that to you. Put the gems away, because we don't need gems. Give you that potion, and give her the rest of it. Oh, a katana +1. Okay. The thing which I'm really disappointed about, though, is the fact that you cannot have arrows, and... You know what? Let's just give her the arrows. Take this off, and then dual wield. Let's do it that way. Just for lols. And give her all the arrows. And switch. Actually, you know what? Let's do it that way.
Here, done.
Okay, everyone, move down. Gonna go this way first.
I am.
Orders? All right.
I mean, the most important thing is not to get too badly surrounded.
I'm listening.
Just go chop.
My aim shall be true.
Ow. Another one bites the dust.
Here. Got it. Orders? Done.
More of that flammable oil. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to worry about Torchlight today. I'll just do another hour of Icewind Dale. I'm actually enjoying myself probably far too much. Sorry. Changed my mind. Okay. When thrown at a target, the glass block pressure swings from or within a 5-foot radius and doing 2d8 points of fire damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. In the meantime, let's keep exploring.
To the butcher's work, then. You
Yeah, these games suck you in.
Heal yourself.
Oh, they absolutely do. I love the fact that I'm getting sucked into these games. Nothing wrong with it. It's a hell of a lot of fun.
I await your orders. I'm on
Why are you using your stand there and just go absolutely nuts with the shoots? She shoots. She scores! Baby burn. Let me have a look at your book. Let's get rid of that. Put in a Larlock's Minor Drain instead. I don't think I need that many of them.
Quickly now.
Ooh, that's a nice bit of experience.
I will do as you ask.
Why does he sound French? Well, the Infinity Engine games going to take me so long to get through them. Yeah, I need to get I would like to try Torment, but I'm also thinking about getting Tyranny pretty soon too.
I'm listening. I'll handle it.
I probably should have swapped her spells around before I forgot.
Ready.
I've got nothing wrong with Infinity Engine games, by the way. I love them too.
Attack!
The only one which I don't have is Dragonstone, I think. But I don't know if that one's Infinity. I think that one might be a different one. Waiting for a price drop in Tyranny and Pillage. Actually, speaking of which... Whoa, I've got more info. Torment Tides of Nymeria on GOG is at... what would that be? It's 50% off. And Pillars of Eternity has got 40% off right now on GOG.com. I'll copy and paste the link in chat. Got to play through the Dragon Age series too. Yeah. I mean, Dragon Age... I've got very mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I'm probably a bit more negative than positive. Is Tyranny in here somewhere? Hang on. Let me just pull something else up. Let me have a look and see about... where are we? Divinity 2... Torment... Tyranny 60... Wow! Tyranny 60% off right now. Struth! Not enough of a discount. Yeah. But Tyranny is 60% off. Like, it's probably around...
Got it.
What would it be? 15, 16 bucks? Something like that? US? Super cheap. I mean, it also depends on what version of it you're after, whether you want the, you know, special edition stuff, but... Interesting. Tyranny, I think you're the bad guy in that. Yeah, I think you do, if memory serves. It's a very, very interesting twist on it. But it's like, you start off as the bad guy, and then I think you have to make all the decisions to decide which way you want to go. I need to finish playing through Pillars of Eternity, though. I got Oh! Kill yourself! I'm half tempted to play Boon Flathander. Geez, Boon Flathander. Oh, Bombardier. Dead.
Done.
You've been wanting to get Temple of Elemental Evil. Blame Black Friday for your wallet going empty.
I'm listening.
That's correct, isn't it? You blame Black Friday for your wallet going empty? And yes, I do have Temple of Elemental Evil as well, so...
Into the fray!
Here I come.
Ooh! That's
A
done.
little fire and lightning. Attack!
It's truth.
A reasonable request.
My aim shall be true.
Whoa. Okay, she's dead. There's a bunch of things I haven't played already, so keep on with that. It's always the case, isn't it? Like, you always think that there's going to be a better bargain, and sometimes you just have to pull the pin at that one stage where you just can't, where you just go, I can't hold it any longer. I've got to take this deal. But yeah, that's the whole reason why all these exist, I guess. It's because it's sort of like I want to buy all these awesome and wonderful games, play all these awesome and wonderful games, but I just can't afford it right now. This is going to take me a little bit to think about on what to do. What's this? Queen's Legacy. Then it goes on sale a week later. Yeah! But, yeah, at some stage you're going to have to pull the pin on it and go, I can't hold out any longer. This is just too good to be true.
I await your instructions.
I'm listening. Understood.
Okay, let's get moving. We need to get out of here for a while because we have 2 characters down and there's no way I'm going to go through and do this. Trinity just had an expansion. It wouldn't surprise me. I haven't heard much about it, so it just wouldn't surprise me in the least that they had an expansion. I tell you what though, EU4. I also play EU4 CK2 and Hearts of Iron 4, but I really cannot play them on stream because I suck at it.
I'll handle it.
But I've been really excited because I just found out that gotta wait for that Game of the Year edition. Yeah. I can't believe that two DLCs dropped on the same day. Which is really exciting.
Understood.
Woo! Still, yeah, I enjoy playing what I play, I guess. I'm trying to be cheap.
Ready.
Yeah, Crusader Kings 2 and Hearts of Iron 4, European Universalis 4. That was what I was referencing. That can go to you. I can't play that. I cannot play those games very well for crackers, but it's still pretty fun to just have a little bit of fun in games with it. Not have to worry too much about all the rubbish. That's a 16. Okay, so 1825 is better. That game is crazy deep. Yeah! It's also very merciless.
Agreed. Understood.
Okay. I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll be right back. I just need to go and get something to drink. So I'll be right back. Woo! Okay. Ugh. I did say I'll be right back, so you can't blame me for, saying I'll be right. I haven't been telling people. Let's go. Whew. Sorry, my throat was starting to get a bit dry, so I thought I'd better get something wet it. I hope I'm okay for practice tonight. I've got to go and do some singing.
Got it.
Hello? Oh, it's you again. What do you want this time? I'm looking for a room. Are there any free? Oh, are any free? Rest. Everything sucks, but the combat in the film is real. But it's the story terrible. Truth be told, I haven't played much of Temple of Elemental Evil. But from what I understand, it's a pretty tricky game. So, like, the combat, from what I've seen, is very, very in-depth. Which is one of the biggest selling points of the game. Just been doing a lot of healing, so... yeah. I like turn-based combat.
I'll handle it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Looks good with the D&D rules too. Oh man, the D&D rules are so much fun. I just wish I could play IRL D&D. Unfortunately, everyone that I want to play with, they're either busy or not well, so... it's kind of like, well, nothing I can do about it. Still, you know, there's still the hope. And they actually just recently put out a new campaign as well for 5th edition. And it's called Tomb of Annihilation. Gonna have to rest. I don't know if you missed the earlier part, Eula, but I was playing Darkest Dungeon earlier.
Done.
So there's another one that's turn-based, but man, that game can make you incredibly salty because of the RNGBS that could happen with it. Hello, what have we got here? We've got a Wraith Spider. Ooh. Okay. A pair of them, actually. One dead. Weapon ineffective. That's not good. All I know is up to NWN rules 3.5. 3.5 is NWN 2. NWN 1 was 3. 5 streamlined some stuff. 5 streamlined a hell of a lot. There's a hell of a lot more with 5 now, which is pretty cool. Are you hearing that?
Steal
My aim
yourself.
shall be true.
Oh, hello, is that a sword spider? It is! Wow, talk about falling there.
Steal yourself.
Sword spiders. I haven't seen them in a while. Where are we?
Yes?
Shoot the sword spider, please, rather than shooting the other one.
Ready. Righto.
Come down.
I am ready as good. Certainly. I shall see you to your grave. A little fire and lightning should liven things up.
We need a D&D 5 game. Yeah. I mean, they are championing this D&D next, but I don't know much about it, to be frank. Feel free to attack, you idiots!
And the hells come with. I'm listening. Understood.
Wraith Spider was immune to my damage. Okay, so switch swords. Dummy! Ooh, there's a disease on him. You do not have cure disease, which is unusual.
Ready.
But you do! That works.
Here. Agreed.
Monsters awaken you from your sleep. Okay. Just stand there and... I like the fact that all they do is just stand there and take my attacks. That's hilarious. Yep, let them spawn on that side and... Ooh, Ragond leveled up. Nice. I've never played D&D in person, but the systems seem really different from what I've seen in these games. Yes! Like, what we're seeing here, I have the feeling that this is like the tip of the iceberg. It's very... Like, as soon as you start doing the narrator's role, that's when you really start finding out about how deep the game is. And I believe that there's actually one game that has lasted about 36 years. That's how long the campaign can go for. Anyway, let's level this guy up. We'll increase his axe so that he's up to 4. He's a high master. So the character receives +3 to hit, +4 to damage, -1 to speed factor, and for warriors only, an extra half attack per round with the selected weapon. So that's pretty good. Attacker reduced by 1 and 17 HP. He's now a level 4 axe, which is nuts. So this is going to be fun.
Understood.
Like, Ragond is going to be a beast with an axe. 300 XP. That's not bad. Actually, come over here. I'll be right... I'm gonna have to stop for a bit. I'll be right back. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to call. I'm gonna have to call that a stream. Circumstances have already dictated that I can't continue on, so I'm terribly sorry. I would love to continue on, but I don't think I'm able to right now. So I'm gonna call it a stream for now. Just make sure I save the game. But thanks for watching. I should be back on. No, not tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, I think I should be back by. Probably midday-ish. So let me make sure I save everything fine first before I continue on. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys on Lies Make the Lord Cries. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday.